Hi, how are you? We're going to be talking about using there is and there are, something we studied last week. There is used for countable singular nouns or uncountable nouns. There are used for countable plural nouns. Remember, a countable noun is a noun that you can put a number in front of. We can say 2 apples, 3 pears, 4 eggs, and an uncountable noun is a noun that we can't put a number in front of. So we can't say 1 water, 2 waters, 3 waters, or 3 coffees, 4 coffees, because they're uncountable nouns. We can say, I'd like to have 2 bottles of water, or I'd like to have 3 cups of coffee. Here's some practice. Complete the sentences using there are, there is there, are there isn't, and there aren't. If you have a question, remember to switch. Switch the words and use is there or are there. If you have a negative sentence, you want to use there isn't and there aren't. Pause the video and then start to play the video when you're finished the exercises. Okay, let's look at the answers. There are books on the table. Books would be a plural countable noun, so we're going to use there are. There is a dog in the house. A dog would be a singular noun, so we're going to use there is. Are there many girls in your class? Girls are plural, so we need to use are, and this is a question, so we're going to switch and say are there. There isn't any butter in the fridge. Butter is an uncountable noun, and since we're using the word any in the sentence, that means that the sentence is negative, so we're going to say there isn't. There isn't any butter in the fridge. There aren't any plates on the table. Again, plates is plural, but we have that word any, so it's a negative sentence. We're going to use there aren't. There is someone looking at me. Someone is one person, so we're going to say there is. Are there many boys in the school? Boys are plural, there's more than one, and it's a question, so we're going to switch and we're going to say are there. There are some photos in her bag. Photos is plural, again, so we say are, so there are some photos in her bag. There aren't any eggs in the fridge. Why is this a negative sentence? Because we had the word any. So since the word in the sentence is any eggs in the fridge, we're going to say there aren't. There isn't any magazine in her room. Again, we have the word any, so it's a negative sentence. We'll say isn't. Magazine is singular. Are there any soccer stadiums here? Stadiums is plural, so we use are, and it's a question, so we say are there. There are many trees in the forest. Trees is plural, so we'll say there are. There is a cat under the table. A cat is one, so we say is. There is a cat under the table. There isn't any milk in the bottle. Again, it's negative. We're using any, and milk is uncountable, so it would be isn't. There are many rooms in the house. Rooms is plural, so we say there are. Now, we're going to be talking about some and any, and an. Some we use for countable, plural, and uncountable nouns. Any we use for negatives and most questions. We use for countable, singular nouns, and an, countable, singular nouns, but these nouns begin with a vowel, A, E, I, O, or U. So here's a slide. The doctor says you can have some fruit every day, but you can't have any sugar. Some is affirmative. That means that it's a positive sentence and fruit is uncountable. Any sugar, so any is negative. It's a negative sentence. Sugar is uncountable. Let's practice. Complete the sentences using a, an, some, or any. Pause the video and just restart the video when you are done with the practice. Okay, let's check our answers. He is a boy. Boy is singular and it's countable, so we'll say a boy. Would you like any water with your meal? Any, because this is a question. Water is uncountable. I have some apples in my bag. Apples is plural, and it's countable, so we use some. There aren't any eggs here. Eggs is countable, plural, but aren't makes it a negative, so we use any. That's an hour we've been waiting. Hour is countable, but the H sound sounds like a vowel, so we're going to use N. It's singular. Do you have any brothers or sisters? Any, because it's a question. I bought a new car yesterday. Car is singular, so we use a. Did you want any fruit? Fruit is uncountable, but this is a question, so we use any. He is an old man. Man is singular, countable, but old, the adjective, starts with a vowel, the O, so we use N. I will have some bread with my pasta. Bread is uncountable, so we use some. I didn't know any people that they talked about. People are going to be countable, but this is a negative sentence. We say I didn't know, so we have to use any. A cat went under my car. Cat is singular, we're going to use a. She has got an orange ribbon. Ribbon is countable, it's single, and orange is describing the ribbon, so it's an adjective, but it starts with an O, so we need to say N. He ate some cake after his meal. Cake is uncountable, so we're going to use the word some. There's some milk in the fridge. Milk, again, is uncountable, so we're going to use some. Next, we will be practicing how much and how many. Stay tuned.